Hakuna Matata, everybody. Thank you for watching this video. I highly appreciate it. Today, I want to talk about a very nice thing because almost everybody of us has a favorite player, right? My favorite player is Kobe Bryant. Yours is maybe Allen Iverson or Michael Jordan, who knows? And every time when we see number 23, we think of Michael Jordan. When we see number 3, we think of Allen Iverson. Or if we see a number 8 or 24, of course it's Kobe Bryant. I would like to show you something. So Kobe Bryant is the only player in every sport out there that has 2 retired jerseys. One is with number 8. The other one is number 24. So Kobe is the only player out there who has 2 jersey numbers retired. So look at this. If we are thinking about number 8 and 24, it's Kobe, Jordan and stuff. But you know, you can collect everything. There's nothing that you cannot collect. For me, I'm a die-hard Kobe Bryant fan. I am collecting Kobe Bryant since '98. I have a very complete Kobe Bryant collection. So especially in the first 5 years, there are not many cards that are missing. That's why I've always looked what else can I collect. So I collected cards like misprints or checklists of sets with Kobe's name on it. Also the parallels of the checklists, like a Topps Chrome card. And then I also need the Topps Chrome Refractor checklist of this card because Kobe Bryant's name is on it. You know, one day I will show you also my Kobe Bryant collection in full mode so you can see everything. I will explain everything. But for now, there is a big history before Michael Jordan's number 23, before Kobe Bryant's number 8. And this is what I wanted to show you today because, yeah, you can imagine we have like many years since the existence of the NBA, and there are many people that had different jersey numbers. Like for example, Michael Jordan started with the number 23, but he wasn't the first guy on the Chicago Bulls roster with the number 23. Have you ever heard of a guy called Roland Garrett? Yeah, me neither. Roland Garrett, he played for the Bulls from 72 to 75. And this guy, I found a card, very old card. This is a Topps card. This guy is wearing Michael Jordan's number 23. You see that? This is crazy because Michael Jordan is number 23. But of course there's a history before those guys came in the NBA. And one day I thought about the idea because, okay, I'm a mainly Kobe Bryant guy. I found some Kobe cards with different numberings. But I would like to show you my little side collection of jersey numbered cards of our favorite players. So here you can see, like I told you, the Roland Garrett, very unique Jordan 23. This is Bulls. We also have, maybe some of you guys will know him, a pretty good shooter, Tim Legler, because after Michael Jordan played for the Bulls, he played for the Washington Wizards. And Tim Legler, one of the best three-point shooters, is wearing Michael Jordan's 23 for the Wizards before Michael Jordan took it. So this is pretty cool. So actually there's nothing that you cannot collect. You can collect everything. I know what I'm talking about. You can collect everything. So very soon I will show you different cards that you are able to collect because it's just possible. And this is a side project of me to collect cool cards of guys that are wearing the numbers of our favorite players. For example, you know, I'm Croatian, but I'm living in Germany. Our biggest guy in Germany is Dirk Nowitzki. Everybody knows he is number 41. Have you ever heard of a guy called Brian Howard? Yeah, I have also never heard of Brian Howard. But Brian Howard, I have his gold Topps card of 93. He is wearing Dirk Nowitzki's number, which is pretty cool to see, because actually it doesn't make any sense, but this is the Dirk Nowitzki before Dirk Nowitzki. And the cool thing is, those guys, so if Dirk Nowitzki will also have his jersey retired one day at the rafter, and every time when Brian Howard looks at the top, he sees his jersey with the 41, which is pretty crazy for guys like this. Then of course we have Dirk, we have another big power forward, we have a guy, Stacey King. This is the back of the card. And Stacey King, he had Kevin Garnett's 21 for the Timberwolves. So, pretty cool. So, we are still staying with the power forwards. We got Dirk, we got KG, and we got the top guy. He's coming into the Hall of Fame very soon. Tim Duncan. You cannot really see it right here. This is Skeeter Swift. He played for the Spurs in the years 96 to 73. You cannot really see it on the picture, but this guy has number 21. So in my books, this is the very first Spurs player that had number 21 for the Spurs. Skeeter Swift. Then we have a card of the most iconic set ever, 86 Fleer. A guy called Alvin Robertson. He's also dropping 21 for the Spurs. Pretty cool one, Alvin Robertson. Then we have Sleepy Floyd. Yeah, Sleepy Floyd. Pretty cool guy. Cool looking card too. And he's also wearing number 21 for the Spurs. The next guy is a pretty big guy. He's famous because he used to be one of the best dunkers ever. And I'm pretty sure most of you had no idea that this guy was rocking number 21 for the Spurs too. Because we're talking about this guy. Dominique Wilkins. Neek. So he played for the Spurs. And this guy also had number 21. So yeah. So we got the power forwards. We're going with LeBron James. So everybody knows LeBron played for the Cleveland Cavaliers, then went to the, to the Heat. Cavaliers, Lakers. He was always recognized with number 23. For a short time he also played with number 6 for the Heat, but mainly he's the number 23 guy. And actually, if you are searching for cool cards, you will find a very nice John Morton card. John Morton, never heard of John Morton, but this guy was rocking Cleveland's 23. I'm pretty sure he was rocking 23 also because of Michael Jordan, because Michael Jordan was the man back then. But yeah, right now it's LeBron James. So pretty cool card of John Morton, and he's rocking bronze number. Then we have another one. He was one of my favorite players because during that time I started collecting trading cards. I'm pretty sure many of you will know him. It's Derek Anderson. This is a 98-99 Skybox Premium base card, and he was also rocking the 23 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hope you can see it. So then of course this is the Cleveland time, and of course there is also that Lakers time. So if you're looking at the Lakers, there's a guy called Cedric Ceballos. He also used to play with Kobe, and he was rocking 23 for the Lakers. And this is actually pretty cool, because you know, we remember every player by his number. And if I would put my finger on this, I'm pretty sure many of you would think, yo, this is a LeBron. Maybe they do not have the same body or something, but yeah, just put the finger on the head and you got the LeBron. Then one of my favorite guys out there, I've actually met him like 6 months ago in Chicago for the first time. Allen Iverson, or how I call him, Fred Carter. Fred Carter, he was rocking Iverson's number 3. This is just a cool fact if you're thinking about this. So doesn't matter what you would like to collect, you can collect everything. And right now this is a small side project. I'm collecting jersey numbers of my favorite guys before they had them. Okay, one of the coolest guys out there, he was guarding Kobe Bryant when he played for the Sacramento Kings in 2001, 2002, and actually he was guarding Kobe. And before the season before Kobe Bryant came to LA, he started with number 8. Doug Christie had number 8. So Doug Christie, before he went to Sacramento, he had number 8 for the Lakers, and he rocked it. Here's another one. Number 8 for the Lakers. So this is pretty cool because he has his jersey retired at the rafter. Okay, there's a guy. He's pretty cool. Keith Erickson. Never heard of Keith Erickson? He played for the Lakers in 71. And you cannot really see it on the picture, but he's also rocking number 24. So we're not talking about number 8 anymore. We're talking about the second number, 24. And back then it was cool to put the jersey like backwards so you can see the name, because also Will Chamberlain has the same card with a lettering Chamberlain on the front. So this is number 24 for the Lakers. We are going on with the guy called Tony Smith. No, not yet. Okay, we're going on with a guy called George Lynch. George Lynch, he was playing with Allen Iverson for the Sixers for a couple of years. He was very, like, in my opinion, successful. And here you can see a Lakers picture, and he's wearing number 24, George Lynch. I got another one of George Lynch, and he was actually a pretty high flyer. Looking at this picture, he's flying high. pretty cool one. Then there's a guy called Shea Seals. This is a card of 97-98. This guy, he has a very similar body to Kobe Bryant. So if I show you this card like this, like very athletic, you might think this might be Kobe Bryant. But if I put my finger away, it's not. It's Shea Seals. Actually, he has the same size as Kobe. Same size. And yeah. I like this the most of the Kobe cards that I have. Sheer seals. I hope you can see all these cards because of the blur. But it's good, I think. And of course, there was one card that I still wanted to show you. It was in my Kobe stack, but it's not Kobe. So look, we got Iverson, we got Kobe, we got Dirk, we got who else we got? Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course we need a big center, one of the strongest guys out there. And it was a guy before Shaq called Tony Smith that rocked Lakers number 34. So 34, Tony Smith. Here you can see Lakers number 34. So actually, doesn't matter what you are collecting, you can collect everything. Just go for it. Just my recommendation, go outside of your collecting box, because there's so much more to see, so much more to enjoy. And if you are in a special like level of collecting, if you are collected like the set or the player and you are like satisfied, look what else you can see, look what else you can find of your favorite player. And I did it very like successful in my opinion, because I was always walking around with open eyes. I looked and thought about it, what would be cool, what's possible. And this is just one of the smallest things that I have, but there's so much more to be told soon. Hakuna Matata, everybody, and yeah, start collecting.